What's your name?
My name is Samantha Flores. I'm a student. I'm a freshman at Emory University. I was born in Dominican Republic. I like the girls, Latin girls, Latin girls, Latin girls. In the Dominican Republic, they speak Spanish. And when I was 10, as I was back in 2006, I moved to the United States, Florida, state of Florida.
A tornado flew around my room before you came.
And I started learning English. When I came in, I went into middle school, and I was placed in ESOL classes. ESOL classes are kind of like classes that are just based specific, are geared towards students that non-native speakers. They are placed there so they can. It kind of makes it an easier transition to learn the language. So you're placed in a class with like maybe 20 to 25 kids. You have teachers that teach you the English language, like the grammar, vocabulary, and then there's teachers that teach you like science. My teacher didn't speak Spanish, so it's just like kind of like forcing us to like learn and like get used to like learning material in English. That was somehow, it was kind of helpful because the learning process makes it faster.
What languages do you consider yours, and then which ones do you most frequently use?
The languages that I consider mine are English and Spanish. The one that I use more frequently is English. I speak Spanish with my parents. They migrated to the United States at a very old age, so it was very difficult for them to learn English. They're more comfortable speaking Spanish. I'm not around my parents that much, and the only people that I'm forced to speak Spanish with are my parents because they don't speak English, and like my family members. My cousins, they were born here, so they know Spanish, but they choose not to speak it. My dad, he has a job that requires you to interact with people that may not speak Spanish. But I think him having that job that requires you to interact with people that may not speak Spanish, force him to know the language a little bit more. We try we were taught in English and stuff, but the thing that helped the most was being around my cousins and learning, watching TV and stuff, watching TV and movies. After in 8th grade, I got moved to regular classes where I was just with native speakers. Transitioning to a regular class, it made me change the group of friends that I was with. I think from what I remember from back then, I started hanging out with people that just spoke English instead of hanging out with my friends that probably were still in ESOL classes. People that started with me at the beginning, but they probably were still in the ESOL classes, but I wasn't there. I wasn't in ESOL classes anymore. So that made me get away from them a little and start forming friendships with people that helped me progress and just get more proficient in the English language.
Thank you so much for helping us, for telling your story and sharing this experience with us. So thank you, Samantha.
Thank you.